Hey folks, this is Nod. We're playing Space Engineers, and I've decided it's time to do some mining. Finally got my base set up, and I've got my little Cheese Whiz miner here, and we're going to try some mining. Yes, we are. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. So I found a spot of nickel and platinum here. Seems like a good spot. The sun's just coming up, which is creating some kind of crazy textures, but that's alright. Now the idea of this mining rig is I have the, as you can see, I have the cockpit on the top, and it's facing, well, it's just sort of level right now. What that does is it gives me the horizontal horizon here, the vertical, not the horizontal horizon, well, the artificial horizon is the word I'm looking for. You know, so I can tell if I'm pitched up or down, or you know, or rolling left or right, or yawing this way and that. So what's nice about this setup, having the cockpit this way up, is you always have that artificial horizon there to help you with your orientation. Okay, drills are turned on, so I'm going to right-click mine to start with, which will just won't actually mine, but it will tunnel, I suppose. Tunneling mode, I like to call it. Done by right-clicking instead of left-clicking on the mount. And as you can see, that's creating a giant hole. Down we go. Now the idea is once I get close to the nickel here, then I'm going to turn these off and switch to my left-clicking, which is actual mining mode. But as you can see, I'm maintaining my orientation by keeping the crosshairs lined up on that artificial horizon. And we're just dropping down into the hole. Now my camera's about to kind of freak out here as soon as I get past this. Okay, now see, now it gets a little tough to see which way up you are. If you didn't have that artificial horizon there, it would be, you know, if you're just looking down, like, well, let me get down a little further, you see what I mean? So I'll drop down further. So for example, if I turn the interface off right now, you know, and you didn't have this cockpit set up this way, and you had no orientation, you wouldn't know which way up we really were, whether you were facing down or not. So I do like that. I think that's very, very handy to have that. Yeah, it works in the cockpit too, so I know that I'm facing down. Now I also have a camera on the bottom of this, so let's look straight down. And once again, you see I've still got my artificial horizon there to help me keep oriented, which is just awesome. Alright, so the nickel is 12 meters away, so I'm going to continue going down until we start to see the nickel, and then I will shut these off. Ah, there we go. Alright, looks like I'm just about there. Whop it one more time. I think I'm just on the side of it. Yeah, looks like I might have just sort of missed the deposit here. Move over a little bit here. Right, so I'm now switching to the left mouse button. Oops, keep orientation. Okay. And down we go into the ore. So now I'm actually mining. Alrighty. And once again, I got my artificial horizon so I can keep myself level. You know, because I've got big thrusters. I've got 4 big thrusters on the bottom of this. But if this ship tips over too far, and I've got a heavy load on board, I'm not going to be able to ride it up. It'll just fall right over. So it is sort of essential that I have keep it upright. And once again, I'm not like mashing the drills into the ore there. I'm just keeping it just slightly above the surface of the ore, and I'm just dropping it down ever so slowly, just to tap once in a while. That's all you need. You don't have to go ramming your drills into the rock, and that doesn't make it go any faster in my experience. So. Okay, that's all working good. So let's hop in the cockpit here. And as you can see, I've got a readout there on my little screen, and I can see how much nickel and how much stone and how much ice I got on board. I'm not actually mining any ice, that's just ice I got in my oxygen generator. And as you can see, I'm pulling in lots of nickel right now. I got a little bit of stone, but I have an ejection system on this, so it's kicking that out. So you also see I have a cargo mass there. When that gets to 100%, I really need to stop mining, because then this thing gets very heavy, and I figured out that, I forget exactly, I think it's like 200,000 kilograms is about what this ship can take, and still be somewhat flyable. So we're not there yet. Now the other thing I gotta watch for is I don't... Yeah, you see, this is what I'm worried about. I think I've gone all the way through the seam here. Let me go back up again. Still a little smattering of ore down there. But I think I'm most of the way down through it. Let's go down a little bit further. Just mine a little bit more until we don't see any more of the red. So, oriented here. Alright, I think I'm just sucking in stone pretty much now. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to move over, probably forwards. It looks like there's more rock that way. Oh, I'm getting hung up on something here, aren't I? Let's go back into cockpit mode. Oh, that is just awesome the way it does that. So I'm going to look straight up. Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? Keep it level, keep it level. Alright, so I want to come up. This was the way I was facing. Oh, I'm all messed up now. Alright, so we're going to drop down like here. Straight down if I can get a level. So this is kind of open pit mining I'm doing here. So right now I'm back in tunneling mode with the right click. And down we'll go. Love tunneling mode, it's just so cool. I spent about a month when I first started this game. I had no idea about tunneling mode. I was just miserable trying to dig my way down to a... You know, all this stone I had to like get out of the way, and then I discovered tunneling mode and I was like, oh, that is just cool. Alright, let's get down right above that nickel and then we'll back into mining mode. There's still a deposit. Oh, okay, yep. Alright, now we're starting to pick it up. Alright, switching to mining mode again. Still picking up a fair amount of stone here. I get the feeling I've hopped off the edge here. What's going on? Yeah, actually, I think it's to the left is where the seam is. Still getting a little. Alright, that's about all I'm going to get in that pass, it looks like. Do one more to the left is what I want. Which I think is what I said originally, but got a little messed up when I got caught on the wall here, so let's go up. Clear the ridge and then we'll move over. Get that last bit there. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. Mining is in this game just blows my mind. It really is amazing. I may have said this before, but even if this wasn't a space simulator, it would just be worth it just to play this as a mining simulator. It's that good. It really is awesome. Try to give you guys a good view here. I would usually use my camera at this view, but okay, so we've arrived. Let's see how we're doing on there. Alright, so stone is down to about 24k, and that's dropping off. 88k nickel, so we're only about half full, so bonus. Oh yeah, now we're getting some. Now we're getting some more. No, maybe not. Starting to see some stone here and there. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh my god. We are a little over... Wow. 146%. Well, tell me I can still go up. Yes, I can. That actually means to me is maybe I can adjust this a little bit and hold more than I thought I could. So it's actually handling pretty good. So that's 112%. We're going to go to full 3K. seems to be able to handle that. So LCD. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up my my LCD. Forget the mod, but basically when I get to 300,000 somethings kilograms, I guess, of the ore, that will then call the cargo mass 100%, which is what it's doing right now. So I had it at 225,000 kilograms. Now it's up to 300k, and I'm still able to like maneuver, so that's good. Anyway, I think we're good. We're done here. We're done mining that spot. We got lots of awesome. There's my platform up there above us. So ordinarily, I would just take off and fly on up there, and you know, and drop this off, and then come back down and do some more. However, I've decided this very nice little ship I've got here is it's industrial and all sized. It's like got 9 drills on it, you know, and it really does get the job done and mines incredibly net well. However, I've decided that I can go a little bigger and better. So let me introduce you to this over here. This is my latest toy. I haven't actually mined with it yet, but I just built it back at the asteroid using my nanobot thing, and it's my latest invention. And as you're going to see, it is a little bit bigger than this one. I'll get the job done a little faster. Please don't crash into that. Stop. Oh my god. Stop. Brakes. Okay, so as you can see, this one is a fair bit bigger, and then some. So yeah, just to give you an idea of the size difference here. There's almost no parts on it that don't need to be there. There's this very little cosmetic stuff. So let me start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. So what we have here is an array of drills on the bottom. I'm not even sure how many there are. There's that many. And in between each drill, as you can see, I have thrusters. So the nice thing about this is I can, as you can see, it's completely cubic. There's nothing goes out past the edges of this, so it can totally fit in its own hole, kind of like this guy can here. But the nice thing is because the thrusters are all sort of like, you know, intertwined in there too. So it's I don't have any big thrusters on the top to worry about. I thought that was a really good design. I was really quite pleased with the way that came out. All right, so moving on up, we've got a bunch of we've got some sorters and ejectors here for getting rid of stone. I do have an oxygen generator and a tank on here. A couple of gyros there. Got more thrusters here and there. Got my ore detector. And some more ejectors for getting rid of stone. I got my programming block and timer block there for handling the LCD displays. Oh yeah, I got a couple of reactors here. I got 4 reactors on this. They're small reactors, but they're a large ship. So that keeps it powered. So it's run by uranium. Let's see what else we got here. Got a remote block on it. I got my docking port, my main docking port. And up here we have, I actually decided to put a proper enclosure in here so I could actually like chill out and without my helmet on. And see, I've got an air vent in there, so we'll go in there in a second. Got all sorts of cool stuff going on in there. And we got an antenna on the roof, and, well, this is the other little fun thing I've got here. This is based on my Bumble Miner, which is my little asteroid mining ship. This one's a little souped up. Instead of 4 drills, it has, well, that many. 8 drills, and it's really wide. It's the wide version of my Bumble Miner. And we'll get to a reason for that in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to try mining with this thing, so let's give that a whirl. So up on into the airlock. Boom. Okay. So as you see, I got my got a couple of displays on here. Got my ore, my cargo weight again, and it's 7.3%. All I got on board is a little bit of ice for the oxygen there. And I've got a thing that monitors how much uranium I got left in my reactors, oxygen tank, and the power I'm putting out. So Other than that, there's not much to it in here. So got an airlock over here. Put your helmet on when yes, very important. And a little air vent around the corner here. And you can see out about like a good bridge. Anyway, I'm a little nervous about trying this, so yes, let's go mine something, I guess. So where's the front on this thing? This is the front. Okay, good. All right, what do I need? I think I need cobalt is what I want. So got some GPS coordinates here. Cobalt and silver is at this location, apparently. Did some scouting earlier, so let's see. Is that it over there? Cobalt and silver. Alright, let's mosey on over there. It's a bit of a big lumbering beast, this thing, but it does the job. A view from cockpit is kind of cool. Plenty of visibility. Sort of, in some directions anyway. Okay, how are we doing here? I don't want to get going too fast with this thing. But as fast as that previous ship mined, I got a feeling this thing is going to make short work of this. Brakes, okay. Alright, and as usual I have a down-facing camera. So let's position ourselves over that cobalt there. Turn on our drills. You'll see a little bit of it. I did some test mining with this while I was building it, but this is the first time I've really done any proper mining with it. And one of the first problems I have is the exhaust jet from the molten thrusters here kind of makes a bit of a crazy strobing pattern on here. Oh yes, making short work of that it is. Down we go. So it's the same principle as the other one, really. You know, I got my cockpit lined up this way, so I can still use my artificial horizon, keep myself level. And once again, this ship kind of needs to stay upright, otherwise it will tip over. 60 meters away, so still got a ways to go. Although I don't know how tall this thing is. I can't forget this thing's enormous. Down we go. I don't know where that measurement's from. It says 42 meters, but is that from the bottom of my ship or from my... It's probably from the cockpit chair, right? It's probably from where I am right now. Oh! Oops. I might have wasted some of it there, but that's alright. Alright, switching to left-click mining. I'm actually going to do some mining now. Let's see how this goes. So we're starting at 460,000 kilograms. So in we go. Okay, we're mining now. Yep, there we go. Oh wow. Huh. I think I might be through already. Jeez. Let's see, cobalt was at 113k. I got 80k stone. Here my ejectors kicking the stone out there, those are working. Just continue dropping down a bit. I don't think I'm getting any more cobalt, am I? Oh yeah, I am. 118. Still getting a little bit, but stone is kind of skyrocketing now, so I think I gotta stop mining. Alright, so now I'm going to go back up, and I'll show you why. This is where the top miner comes in, my other little additional miner I have here. I shall show you what that's all about. Clear the hole here. I definitely don't want to park on top of the hull because I will be just raining down rocks into my mining operation here. Alright, we're going to park here. Okay, let's hop into the other mining vessel here. It's neatly parked on the roof. See that it is actually docked on the roof there. Although actually I don't think it is currently. It's going to be a pain in the butt to undock, isn't it? Powering up systems. Alright, thrusters on, lights on. That's when I undocked this from my station. I think I've kind of messed this up. So if I hit switch lock. Okay, now they're both locked, so I can hit the P. That should all do. Yes, very good. So a little bit of interest. You see, I've made the roof out of this thing out of heavy blocks, just so the thruster, I don't get too much thruster damage from this stuff. Obviously, I'm landing on the roof. Alright, let's proceed on down into our hole here. And we'll see if we can get the rest of that ore. So, I think you probably guessed what my idea here is now I can go down and into the hole and start mining horizontally, now that I'm down to the seam. Now I could do what I did with the other smaller vertical miner and just, you know, keep shifting over, and but I thought it would be handy to have this sort of a capability. It's a Gatling gun on this dude. Well, I can use that though. Alright, so the idea here now is I can just let's pick up the seams, you know, because there's obviously nothing below this and nothing above it, but make a nice wide mining ship here. I should be able to go in and just where's that not going down? There we go. So hopefully I should be able to just mine straight into and follow the seam along using this. Oh yeah, let's cheer it up real good. Let's turn on my sorters. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. How much are we doing here? So we have wow, 37k of cobalt already. Brilliant. So I should be able to just follow the seam along horizontally into the rock now. Yeah, that's really cool. That is working, my god. How cool is this? Wow, it's really grinding it up too. Looks like I put it up ores. So the deal with this miner is I don't actually have a cargo hold in it. I'm actually using the drills themselves to store everything. As you can see, they can hold 33,000 liters each. I got 8 of them, so yeah, I've got tons more storage, don't I? And I'm still floating, so I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna have to tune these my little 100% full thing there. So how are we doing here? Oh, it might be full. Wow. But that isn't the problem, because what I should be able to do now is just go on back up into the mothership. I'm in the the main mining ship up there. Offload this. I've had some issues. Whoa, hello. I did have some issues with the stone. Once I docked with this stuff, it was, well, not only was dropping stone all over my ship, but it was acting a little weird. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut those, shut the sorter off, because I think that was causing me some issues. Oh, looks like it's ejected everything already. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, that antenna on the roof is a bit unfortunate. I couldn't figure out how to fit that on anywhere else on the ship and not have it sort of be in the way of the sides of the tunnel, so one of these days I'll get the hang of docking. Brilliant. Okay, so let's switch to cockpit here. So I think this will just suck the ore right out of here if I've done this proper, if I set this up correctly. Yep, there it goes. Awesome. Call this the Rubik's is the big ship, because it looks like a Rubik's Cube. Alright, let's shut this ship down. Thrusters off, lights off, oxygen off. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that test haul, so I think we're going to head on back up to the station. It's way on up there. And drop all this off. Start processing. Oh, I gotta remember, I did leave another mining ship down here somewhere, didn't I? It's over there. I think we'll be able to figure out where Cheese Whiz is. It's near all my mining bookmarks, so. Although I'm tempted to, I could just strap Cheese Whiz on the side of this, I guess, and bring it up. But let's just leave it down there for a strip. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's absolutely brilliant. Now, I don't know if that was any faster than if I just, you know, just made multiple vertical drops with this, you know, one after the other, side by side. But that as you saw, that seam was awful thin, so, you know, you got to drill through all that rock just for like 5 or 6 meters of ore. So it does make sense once you get down there to mine horizontally. So I like this setup. I think this will work good. And this is good because it's got a large cargo container in it. I can just keep dropping ore off in this thing for quite a while while I'm down here mining. So what do we got now? We have 654,000 cobalt. Wow, wow, wow. My other mining ship had a bunch of, had the nickel in it, right? I'll come back and get that. Alright, so that was just one thing for it, is just to punch it, and up we go. Oh yeah, we've got some mining system here, I believe. So there's my little mining ship way over there in the distance. Alright, I gotta watch my speed here, because this will end up overshooting if I'm not careful. 2.8k I think is what I need. I'll go crashing through the bottom of my station. That would be unfortunate. No one over there. So yeah, I really did put this station right on the edge of the gravity well. Look at this, we're still in the gravity well. I had a bit of a snafu with this when I docked it last time. I have thrusters on the front of this, and I ended up melting a big hole in the side of my station here. So I do have to watch out for these thrusters. Could put it on the cargo container on the bottom, maybe. It's a bit tricky to maneuver. I don't know if actually, I don't think I repaired that, but let's try it. See, I got a docking port over here. You can kind of make out right there where the crosshairs are. But then I end up blocking my solar farm from the sun if I dock there, so that's not ideal. I think we're going to try to dock on the side of this thing. I'm going to put it right into the ore container. That works. And the red one over there is where I keep my ore. So. Yeah, the other thing is my docking port is completely flush with the front of this, so I don't want anything sticking out. So I have to dock really carefully here. Yeah, there's those thrusters, you see. They're not exactly ideally. I always try to put my docking camera so the docking port is below the camera. I had a couple of ships where it was above or off to the side or something, and it was just really confusing. I like to keep that consistent. Oh, this is a bit... Oh, I don't like the look of that up there. Am I going to crush my... This is not good, is it? You know what? This is not ideal at all. Oh, don't burn the station there. Ugh. Ow. Turn our initial dampers off. That's the way to do it. I melted my station. Oh, we like those heavy armor blocks. Yes, we do. Let's back up a little bit here. Yeah, I think I need to make some docking things that actually stick out a bit here. Let's see if we can do that. Let's just put a new one on here, maybe. One of these. Should do. That looks good. Motors and computers, okay. Brilliant. Alright, that should be a little safer to dock to now, what do you think? Or how do we go? Turn that off already, okay. Let's try this again. This time with feeling. Okay. Hey, for docking. Okay, we are docked. I don't think I did. Alright, let's put some cobalt in there and get that going. Bonus. Docking. Neon. Helmet off. Whoa, why have I got no air in here? That's weird. I got air in here, right? Oxygen low. This is air vent leaking. Oh no. Oxygen's high. And now it's full again. Well, that's weird. I wonder if I open both of those doors at the same time. That was a little zippy coming in here. Alright, I think that will do for this episode. So yeah, I am officially here. I've arrived at the moon with my station. And my new absolutely awesome industrial mining operations have begun. If you like my videos, please subscribe. And thanks for watching. Take care.